Francis's visit to the U.S. has a lot of Catholics talking across the nation, across the world. Today, even in Connecticut, we wanted to get the perspective of some local faithful on what his trip means to them. News 8's Tina Detel spoke with Catholics today. She has more from New London. Tina?
And by most measures, Connecticut is among the most Catholic states in the nation. But even with that high population, a lot of people still do not go to church each week. We wanted to find out if the Pope's visit would affect that.
Pope Francis has brought out the masses, but of the more than 500,000 Catholics the Archdiocese of Hartford says are in Connecticut, only a fraction attend Sunday services.
With the Pope coming back, it's just good. I think it would get more people involved in the church or make other people take a second look at it.
The Diocese of Norwich says the Francis factor, when experienced so close to home, was powerful. It will definitely inspire more people to return to pulling together, including returning to local communities of faith.
If he was to come to St. Mary's here, yeah. If I was to hear him speak, yeah. But I don't know so much about going back to church.
Elizabeth Smoley is among Catholics who have felt alienated from the church.
A lot of times they preach like what not to do.
This church seats 600 people, and there is a mass where all these pews are filled and people are actually standing in the back of the church. That's the Spanish Mass at noon on Sunday. But the other two masses on the weekend are far less attended.
Father Robert Washabar says local parishes like St. Mary Star of the Sea also have to connect with parishioners to keep them coming back.
If they hear it from this big stage, and then they see, here's how we live it, and we're trying to do that, then that's something that I think is very, very significant for people.
The Pope's messages of global warming and being open to the world are also preached from this New London pulpit.
We want to worship God, but we want to make a difference. And that's when people say to themselves, we're following through with this on the big scale and in the small scale. That catches people, I think.
Perhaps one test of this so-called Francis factor is how many people do attend Mass this coming Sunday, and then, of course, Sundays after that. We're live in New London. Tina Detel, News 8.